Strap in, folks. This game's for all the marbles.
He's on a breakaway! A shot for the win!
What up? I'm back. I'm all good, yeah. I was on mute. Yeah, I'm back. I'm on like post dental surgery. My mouth is like, I don't know, 75% back. I can open it almost all the way. Almost all the way wide. Yeah, I go away for a week and forget how microphones work. That's right. Yeah. That's right. I was on drugs for, oh man. How long was I on drugs for? At least 3, maybe 4 days. The first day I was back, like right after his surgery. Surgery ended at like 11:30. My wife took me to the pharmacy to like, get the prescriptions and whatever. I don't remember any of this. And apparently I was just walking around, like picking up food, like grabbing ice cream and juice and like soda and whatever, like everything. And like I got home and then I like kind of came to after sleeping and like I just had all this crap. I was like, I got all the stuff I needed apparently to like eat while I couldn't open my mouth that well. So yeah, that was pretty cool. But yeah, I can smile. I can open my mouth well enough to stream. So I figured I'd stream, do some bot dev. We're doing Eric bot dev. This is like the 4th week or something like that, or the 4th stream that I've been doing it. So yeah, here it is. I got some notes. What do I want to do today? Close this down. What do I want to do today? Today. So I want to, oh yeah, I need to merge in latest. Yeah, I will for sure. Because I think I'm like 3 commits ahead for some reason. Probably because of my Rickroll stuff. I'll have to figure that out. But today I want to, I don't know exactly, like I want to have this thing split. I want to split up to 2 binaries, I think. Like I want to have one binary, what do I want? I have one binary, let's see, have a server binary and a client. Server hosts all Twitch API. Let's see, that's not really right. Server hosts browser sources, i.e. Twitch chat, other bot functionality. Eric, I think you did like SO, like shout out, Rickroll, etc. And then client connects to server with a WebSocket and hooks up to OBS, Hue, etc. So first things first. Do I still have a tmux window? Nope. So first things first. Yeah, I should actually start up the bot. I think I put a make file in here somewhere. Make run. Oh, I remember. I got messed up on this -s. Last time I was like, it's running. What's the problem? It's not hooking up to anything. It was the -s. I forget what that is though. It's like silent mode. It was something so that even if OBS WebSocket is not available, you can still, it'll still run. It'll still register listeners. But that was a long time ago in Aaron years. That's right, streaming on. All right, so we got that. Eric, we already have WebSocket. That's what the browser source is. Got to make it bidirectional. Oh, yeah, for sure. Well, wait, actually, though, if the client piece is just listening, Yeah, well, I don't know. The client piece is just listening to a server. So would it really need to send data back up? Maybe we'll figure that out as we go. We in the right place? Yeah, so let's try to even this out with master. Is GitHub going to be able to figure out what to do here? We want to merge into me from Eric bot dev. Compare across forks. Is GitHub going to figure this out? No, it is not. All right. All right. Oh, look at that. Chats are coming in. That's cool. Get rebase. Upstream master. This is all me. That's right. Built-in.go is a thing. Shout out. Oh, yeah. This is all you, Eric. I think there's more. Nope, we're good. You know what? Let's, yeah. Good rebasing here. I think that, nope. This is different. We broadcast more messages. That would allow the client local portion to listen and or respond to events. If we did that, oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, we already have a HTML JavaScript browser client. So long term, if there's a server that's running not on the machine, then that thing would have to farm commands out to a process that is running on a machine that can connect to the Hue bridge and OBS's WebSocket and all that stuff. Then we could use CLI. Yeah, exactly. You could send commands to the remote WebSocket too. That would be cool. I don't know a use case for that, but yeah, damn, that would be cool. What's up, CYang08? It's Christian. Got the Twitch going live notification. Yeah, I'm getting sophisticated in my efforts. I even have a like be right there splash screen. So yeah, getting there. Yeah, enable, disable, command, all kinds of things. Yeah, exactly. More built-in woes. Oh, am I oh boy. Well, let's see how long this is gonna take. It's only 3 commits. Both changes. I should have squashed before I did any of this. Push, force push. Cool. Just gonna make sure that we're all good here. 3 commits ahead. Okay. Do I want to stay 3 commits ahead on this branch? I'm gonna probably create a PR so that I don't have to deal with this again. Client server. Cool. Enable, oh yeah, enable, disable, all kinds of things. Reset portions of the database, force reset a cache. You can always split that off to, yeah, another branch and deal with it later. Yeah, I think I'm going to try to just do the split and, yeah, throw in the, I guess throw in the one-way WebSocket from client to server in that direction. Sorry, from server to client in that direction. And then probably call that like good to start with at least. Oh, lub W. Is that how I say it? Lub W? There's probably a better way. How do you say that? Oh, I don't know why. Every time you have a merge conflict, you panic and have a freak out moment and then tackle it. Yeah, I do too. I've been doing this like 11, 12, almost, wait, damn. I think I'm like been doing this 14 years maybe. Because I started in 2005, almost, yeah, I think I started late 2005. So almost 15 years, I guess. Every time I have a merge conflict, like you just saw just now, I was like, oh, I should have squashed before I did this. When I know it's going to be an easy merge, then I'll pull directly from upstream, and then almost without fail, it ends up being not an easy merge. So that's pretty cool. I love how in Git there's two different ways to merge stuff, and they're completely different. They're just different, like no matter what. Yeah, I can reset and start the merge over. I never do, though. I don't know why. I just never do. Okay, yeah, so it's going to be interesting to see how to split this stuff up. Indeed, it will. So I'm going to start here. We've got an HTTP thingy. Well, why don't I just start here, actually. Create a server. And then do I have Cobra on here? Yes. So we're going to do Cobra init. What do you do? Cobra init. You pass a package name. That's it. Yeah. I guess this. Eric bot dev, Eric St. Martin. Eric bot dev. Is that gonna work? I guess it didn't work. What happened? Where did you go? What did it say? It put it at, oh, it's using the go path. All right. What? That's super weird. Okay. Close that down. So what did you do, Cobra? Oh, I deleted myself. Okay. Let's re-download this thing. Let's check it out again. Cool. That was weird. And I gotta reset up my upstream. I have no idea what Cobra just did. Probably should have read that a little bit more closely, huh? Alright. We're already in there. Okay. No. Let's fetch everything, and then we're going to do our checkout. Client server. Upstream master. Okay. Cool. Now, I don't really want to deal. I just don't really want to deal with figuring out Cobra. I'm that lazy. It's late. So we're going to do this. We're going to straight up copy and paste code. Package, command. We're going to do main. So this is going to be the actual route to a binary. And I'm going to copy this fat cat. Are we going to copy this? Sure. Sure, we will. Okay. Eric bot dev config file name. All good. Find config file. Is that somewhere? Yeah. We'll have to factor that out. Load config bot init command.execute. Command.execute. Is there a command in here? So we're gonna hold off on that. Root command execute. So probably we're just gonna call execute. We don't really need to export that. Cool. And let's put a command in here. Call that serve command. This is what you're gonna call. Really, I think the server is gonna basically have one command, but I don't know. Maybe we'll have some more in the future. I'm gonna comment that out. Serve command. Run. Call this serve. Run the Eric bot dev server. Fine. http.start. Okay. We're gonna have to come back to this. We're gonna not have force streaming on. We are gonna register some routes in here. So I'm gonna try to grab, the first thing I want to do, I think, is try to grab the stuff that can print out the chat, like as a browser source. So we can go into, I think it's an HTTP, assets, media, WebSocket. Okay, we're gonna have to spelunk into this and figure out how to take things. Serve WebSocket. We've got a hub in HTTP. I think we can stick with, oh, this is in the serve command. HTTP start. I don't think we need the database. I'm gonna comment this stuff out for now. Okay, startup. I think we might need twitch.run. Twitch new client, client on connect, bot get user, yes. Message channel. This is for executing commands. I don't think we need that at the moment. So coming back to here, http.start, web path, I don't know what that is yet. Serve WS. This might do it. Let's see if this does it. Yeah, we've got to go over, make these all the same package. Package main, package main, package main. All right, so let's head over down to here. Oh, we've got to serve it on a different port. Port os.getEnv port. If port is empty, port equals 8080, and we're going to do port string port. I just like doing this so that I can print it out as well. Serving on port blah. Cool. So I'm gonna want to set port to 8081. What? Where? What happened? Okay. This just so I don't oh, config. Oh, I deleted my config, didn't I? When I deleted eric.bot.dev. Super awesome. I don't think I am going to need config right now. But I don't think I need config. Twitch bot for Eric.dev. Config file name. Using config. Load config. That's for command, so I don't think I need that. Let's see. I am eventually gonna need my using config. I am eventually gonna need my IRC key. Oh, so that succeeded. Execute failed because... Oh, that's why. We need to initialize it. Okay, so we added the command. And then let's put a makefile in here. Or, oh, let's put a target. Oh, I deleted so much stuff, didn't I? Oh, did I mess? I didn't pull in changes from my main branch. Okay. So I think I have, yeah, Aaron bot 5000 is there. Cool. Okay. I'm gonna add the server command in. Is that in my git ignore or something like that? Why? Okay. Okay. Cool. So let's put a target in our... Still, there's no makefile? Did I screw this up? There is a makefile in main. What did I... Oh, duh. I am just blind. Eric bot server. And that's going to be in the command server folder. Eric bot server run. Is it server run? Serve. I'm going to add the binary also to the git ignore. Set it right here, Eric bot server. We've got to do a phony target, run server. Run server. Server is not found in go root. I have to say from the current directory. All right. We're running it, but I bet we're not waiting for it to shut down. Like we're running it in a go routine. Yeah. Port 8081. Okay. Something is loading a svelte thing. Bundle.js. Okay, so that's probably because we didn't build our JS. Right. It's in like web. Oh yeah. npm run dev. Have to npm install maybe. Cool. Did it die? Oh. It's the npm thing is serving on 8081 let's make it envrc. I don't know what you call this, envrc or envrc. I don't know. I like 9090. Okay. Cool. We have a server that runs a chat box. Let's see if it actually runs a chat box. No. Okay, well, it shows a page. That's a start. We have it loading. Svelte. Hard refresh. Okay, there's an app. Alert, and then there's a chat. Okay. Cool. Now, there is a WebSocket. So, oh, I bet the problem is that, or a problem is that it's not hooking up to the Twitch API, the IRC API, because how would it? Because I haven't given it a key. Oh man, I deleted my notes.txt when I deleted that folder too. What a dummy move. Okay. So we're gonna start from server and the serve command. HTTP start. We're gonna have to trace this all the way down to wherever the IRC thing is going on, is happening. We've got a client, hub, connection, blah, 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 right pump. Up. Okay, so got a right pump. So let me just try to refresh my memory how this works. Or maybe I never really even knew how this worked. We've got a ping. Okay, that's probably not what we want. We're encoding. Oh, this is just getting a message. We're starting this right pump. Okay. There's a client thing here. Middleman between WebSocket connection and the hub. Okay, good to know. And in here, where do we create the client? Serve WS. Where do we create the client? Oh yes, duh. All right, client.hub.register. Okay, so we're passing a client on the register channel, and then right pump, I assume, is grabbing it. Could client.hub.register. Okay, where is it used? Okay, the hub, that's right. Okay, we grab a client, we put it into a client's map. I guess that's really just a set. Then when we get a broadcast message, we go over every single client and we close the channel. Oh, that's probably to wake it up, I guess. Oh, and then we delete it from a map, from our set. Inbound message from the clients, register requests from the clients, new hub. Oh, broadcast message. Okay, this is what's doing it. WebSocket message, broadcast. Then when you broadcast in the hub, while you're running the hub, it goes back to here. That's where we send the message to the client. That is where the client is receiving the WebSocket message. Okay, cool. So then back over here, we've got a broadcast channel somewhere. We're gonna see what sends to that. Okay, so yeah, that's right. Broadcast message is what sends to that. So where is that being called? Broadcast message is there and there. Broadcast chat message. That sounds promising. So what's calling that? Okay. Sweet. So we need to call, we do need to call twitch.run, I think. I think we need to call twitch.run. And I'll bet that's going to fail because we don't have the OAuth token, which is okay. We will let it fail. Yeah, we'll let it fail. I don't know if this is going to hang or what. Did we call twitch.run sometime? Yeah, we call it down there. We're just going to move this up above this, the HTTP start. We're not really going to need to register routes. That's already done. There we go. Panic. Main.golang 28 or 38, then 23. Serve command all the way up to line 34. Cool. We're just gonna log that. Don't really need to panic there. Login authentication failed. Okay. So we need some config. Config get OAuth token. Cool. OAuth get env. That's right. That's right. So let's take some config. Isn't this where we need to read config? I think, yeah, this is where we needed to read config. Find config file, okay. Sweet. And then config file name, okay. So envrc, actually we gotta copy this. Expose that, and that's going to be under examples. Aaron bot 5000.json. Let's reload it. Client ID was not provided but required. Okay, cool. So it's reading the thing, but now, oh, I didn't save this. It's reading the config file, but it's saying there's an error because there's no client ID. Sweet. All right, so am I not finding it for some reason? Nope. What's up, Master Mind.io? Welcome, everybody. Thanks for the raid. I appreciate it. What were you streaming about if you're still here? I think you're still here. Thanks for the follow too. Vuthan Vector. Thanks for the follow as well. I appreciate it. Lots of people interested in Kubernetes. That's awesome. So yeah, once I figure out the, if that's true, I guess that's true. Nice. You're learning Kubernetes. Sweet. So I'm trying to figure out how to get this server running. And once it's running, I'll be able to show a chat box in here. This is for Twitch bot. Then I'll have a server that I can deploy to Kubernetes, which should be cool. I think I'm almost there in terms of like getting it running. Okay. Client ID was provided but not was not provided but is required. Sweet. Kind of sweet, not really. So Aaron bot 5000. Twitch client ID. Right up your alley, mastermind. Nice. I'm glad to hear that. Oh, thank you, Eric. You're too kind. My name is Eric. Ha, not Eric. Ha ha! My name is Aaron. Yeah. Eric, that's really nice of you to say. I have done, yeah, I did. I started using Kubernetes at Deis in 2000. I want to say, well, I joined Deis in 2015, right when we were trying to figure out should we use Mesos or should we use Kubernetes Alpha. Oh, Iwasan, VTC, and El Iowane. If I get any of those wrong, let me know. Thank you all for the follows. I appreciate it. And Bedwords89, also thank you for the follow. Yeah, so I joined right after the Deis people, my soon-to-be team at the time, they decided to use Kubernetes, which was brand new, over Mesos. That was a good call, because Kubernetes was just about to get super popular. So then I worked on Kubernetes, a bunch of different things. At first it was a platform as a service, and we migrated it from Fleet. Yeah, CoreOS Fleet. I don't know if anyone remembers that. I don't even know if there's a website for it anymore. Yeah, so it's CoreOS's operating system, and Fleet is deprecated. But at the time, it was a really, really lightweight cluster resource manager. Not really a Kubernetes, but more like you send an API, a container, and it runs it across however many computers you said, however many servers you said. So we had to rebuild a lot of things that Kubernetes did, like secrets management or config maps or whatever. And then I started working on moving the platform as a service over to Kubernetes, which was awesome because we got to delete tons of code. I was happy with that. We're named twins, Mastermind. Yeah, that's cool. That's so cool. Nice. Yeah, we are all massive gophers. Yeah, Rockstar, they got acquired by Red Hat. Didn't Red Hat get acquired by IBM? I could just be talking. Yeah, acquisition. They did. So it's a double acquisition right there. Yeah, Fleet distributed system D, yeah. I don't remember did they call it something? Was it like Fleet D or something? I mean, I could, oh yeah, unit files. That's what they were called. Unit files. Yeah. Rockstar, you mean CoreOS was founded by alumni from your school? You still have 3 of their shirts. I will one-up you on the shirts, though. I have socks from Deis. I think CoreOS they might have done socks too. Nice. CoreOS was a lot of kids from your school. I have socks. Sadly, they are almost worn through, and I don't think Deis, like, they don't exist. They're Microsoft now, so I don't think Deis has like Deis branded socks anymore. Maybe I'll have to check and see if Azure has socks, has like Azure branded socks, or I don't know. Yeah, the CoreOS bus. That thing was awesome. I never got to go on it because I didn't go to the second GopherCon, but it looked awesome. They came through San Francisco when I was living there too. Also never got to go on it. Oh, you have Microsoft stocks? Stocks. Oh man. This is what happens when you get dental surgery. You can't open your mouth very wide and you start saying stupid things. Oh, they got you 4 shirts and 2 pairs of socks while you work there? Man, I've worked there like... Well, including Deis. And not including Deis, I've worked there since 2017. Nothing. No socks. Nice, you took pictures with the goat. Oh, and you didn't go on either. That's a bummer. Oh, Rockstar, that's when you were an intern. Yeah, they throw everything at you, try to get you to come back. They throw everything they can think of at you. One of my friends, actually, Christian, are you still on? If C Yang is still on, he has, I think he has swag stories about Google's intern program. Not to put you on the spot, but I'm putting you on the spot, Christian. All right. So I need a client ID, client secret, and I won't need this yet. I don't need this yet because that's going to be for the Helix API. I just got to get the IRC stuff. Facebook had a vending machine full of keyboards and chargers. What? You could just go and press a button and then you get a keyboard? That's crazy. You're still using the same Bluetooth keyboard you got working there. Press button, get keyboard? What? That's crazy. That's awesome. Yeah, Mastermind, if you're still around, be awesome to hear your experience with Go and what you think about it. Oh, 2 years. Nice. Caval Conti, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. Oh, you got 2 of each thing. What happens if you go up and just press keyboard, 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 mouse, mouse, mouse? Your boss gets called or something like that. All right, so I gotta go get client ID and secret. My console. Let me switch to the secrets view. I'm just getting my OAuth. Is it my OAuth? No, it's my client ID. And secret. Registering. I did that. There was a let me come back. There was a site that lets you get it super easily. Like, you go to a site, you press a button. Does anyone remember where that is? You go to a site, you press a button, and you get your client ID and secret just like that. Otherwise, I have to wade through this jungle. No. Register, get a token. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to go through this flow. Oh, Eric, you still have... Or do you still have GopherCon swag from the second GopherCon? Because that would be amazing. Getting tokens, getting tokens. I have to go here, register my app. Okay. Sounds good. Oh wait, do I have an app already? Yeah, I do. Oh, nice. Thank you, Eric. Yeah, I'm gonna go twitchapps.com/TMI. TMI? Cool. Just copying it down here. Twitch. OAuth. I can't type. Okay. Got it. And we're gonna see what happens now. Oh. Oh, no client ID. Do I need the client ID? Where is that red? We go into main, we load the config. Decoder. Is it being validated somewhere? Probably here. Well, I don't know if it's here. But I'm guessing that somewhere the server thing is calling init. Yeah. Oh yeah, right there. So maybe I don't need to do that. I'm just flying blind here. Hey, oh, login authentication failed. Okay. So I probably also need OAuth tokens. Or not OAuth tokens, the client ID and secret. I'm not sure what's going to happen when I press this. So one moment, please. Cool. Okay. Just gonna export these variables real quick. Client ID. Twitch should use AI to automatically blur these out. Be so nice. Be so nice. Okay. Allow. Okay. Login failed. Why are you failing me? Maybe I have copied I've put the wrong values in the wrong place. So give me one more second. So I think I got them. I didn't typo anything or copy anything wrong. I don't think. Let's see if recopying stuff. Nope. Just to make sure. Login authentication failed. Error running Twitch chat listener. Where is that? I'm guessing it's right there. Yeah. Twitch run, new client, config get OAuth token, get env. That's what I thought. Where would that be? Login authentication failed. So there's going to be an error somewhere in here. Client.connect. Probably. Config channels. That's me, I think. Yeah, AR/. Okay, client.connect. So let's check out OAuth. Okay. Pass in a username and an OAuth string. Maybe I have the wrong username. Main channel, config main channel. AR/. Yes. Oh, maybe I was logged in the wrong username. Because Twitch. That's right. Yeah. All right, 1 second. Hi, JNX05, or is it Jinx05? Am I logged in as the right person on Twitch? Yeah, I am. Twitch OAuth token. Twitch OAuth token. What are you, Twitch? Ah, I leaked it. Of course. Because of course I leaked it. Do I need to register it? Welcome to the club. Yeah. I think I leak credentials every stream. every stream. Schlesbot 5000. JNX05, no worries, not a problem. I am trying to, well, let me back up. Eric.dev on this stream, his name is Eric. He built a Twitch chatbot in Go, Golang, if you need to search for anything about Go. He built it. It works super well. I'm trying to split up the functionality to have a server component and a client component. That's what I'm working on right now. I'm trying to get it to connect to Twitch on the server side, even though it did before my last stream. Then I accidentally deleted all my credentials and I have to get them back. That's what I'm working on right now. And then after I get that working, I'm going to take the server and I'm going to deploy it to a Kubernetes cluster. And I'll explain what that is when we get there. Primus leaked hundreds. You've leaked 40 keys on your stream. I think I'm only in like the single digits so far, but you know, there's plenty of time. The future is infinite. JNX, I am using Go. So you can check out golang.org and learn all about it if you want. It's a pretty simple language. I've been programming with it for a very long time. I shouldn't say it's simple. It's familiar and probably would be simple if you have experience with other popular languages. But if you're learning to program, probably this is not the best language to learn to program, actually to write code with. Maybe it is, I'm not sure. I don't think it would be for me. For me, Python would certainly be the first language I would choose to learn to program. So you're in the right place, JNX. Oh yeah, Eric.dev. There's a Eric.dev with the massive explanation of what this bot is and what I'm trying to do. Ah yes, Eric.dev. Thank you, Rockstar. Okay. Oh, Eric, you're saying, oh, you think it's a good language for beginners. I guess I could see it. I just think it's too, like, you have to worry about too much syntax and there's all these like systems level stuff you have to care about. I don't know. It's not for me. It's not for me to teach someone this as a first language. For me, like Python, it's closer to English, and it has like, what do you call it? Syntactic sugar. Like the syntactic sugar makes it that much easier to show someone how to do something without having to tell them about all the syntax they need to learn. But yeah, I agree. If you stay away from the concurrency stuff, well, if you dive into the concurrency stuff, it's like all bets are off. Eyes will glaze over within 5 minutes for sure. What study informatic at the university? Oh, you study for, are you studying informatics at the university? Are they teaching Python there? Oh yeah, big brain Eric. Eric, you are a very smart person. Don't downplay yourself. Eric built all of this bot. I'm catching up with his code. So that should tell you the brain size. All right. Give me 1 second. I gotta open the window. My computer is heating things up in here. Ooh, much better. It's been so hot, and then we had a massive amount of wind yesterday that blew the leaves off of every tree, and also we got some fire smoke from wildfires. And then it blew all the wildfire smoke away overnight, and now it's cold. Which is not bad. I'm actually kind of ready for the cold, to be honest with you. All right. Alrighty. So what is happening here? I copied this password just fine already. I feel like I already registered this app. So, and this is just gonna create a new app. So, give me 1 second on the secrets again. Oh, they want me to prove I'm not a robot. That's great. I think I forgot to prove that I'm not a robot, and then I forgot to press save. I think those two things are my problem. Well, I got a lot of problems, but that's one of them. Let's see if it works. We'll be here when you get back, Rockstar. No! Yeah, a robot would not leak their creds on stream. Yeah. Yep, that's true. So Eric, help me out if you've ever seen this before. I have never seen this before, but of course I see it on stream instead of just doing it anonymously. Maybe I could try an anonymous client for now. The say and whisper phone. I don't need that. I don't need that yet. I just want to show the chat. Let's try that. We're just not going to be able to... Yeah, so we're going to have to figure out the client thing eventually, because none of the code that prints something back to the chat is going to work, obviously, because we have an anonymous client. But let's see what happens. Okay. And going back over here. What happened? Using config. I bet I need to run that stuff in a Go routine. Oh, JNX, you only have 1 year left. Congratulations. That's awesome. What do you think you're going to do after? Eric, yes, my Twitch IRC login is failing indeed. Okay. We're going to have to run the Twitch thingy in a Go routine, and we're going to have to run the HTTP server in a Go routine, and we'll just wait forever. Yeah, I left the OAuth prefix on it. Am I supposed to take that off? Okay, we're serving now. Yeah, I got that too. Twitch OAuth token equals OAuth colon blah, yeah. Oh, it's still not happening, huh? Even with an anonymous client. On connect. I think it's the IRC module that's failing login. I don't know how to tell. Well, let's see. I could probably... Because this is twitch.newClient, which is passing in an OAuth token. I assume that's IRC because we've got to do all of these callbacks. If I remember right, these were when you were trying to figure out the IRC interaction. Yeah. Do I have a main channel in my config? I think so. Yeah. AR Schless. Is it possible my config isn't getting the right values there? Probably. Let's see. I always forget what file that's in. Command, hue, keylight, Twitch. Main channel, client ID, client secret. Client ID, client secret, OAuth token. Let's make sure these are spelled right. I'll print out the first couple characters of the value to see if something is in there. Alright, sounds good. Client. Think we need to go into bot. Where is it? Twitch.new client. Config.get OAuth token. Let's print out the first 5 characters. Ah, you're right, Eric. Nothing. There's nothing in there. Okay. If it has the prefix $, OAuth token. So something is not. Oh, wait. There was code for that somewhere just now. So in here, and we're going to print out what environment variable we're looking for. Oh, yeah. We are going to have to go back to twitch.go line 124. Take out that code that's crashing. Oh, is it doing config.get OAuth token? It is not. Oh, so the OAuth token is just straight up empty. Am I not loading the config at all? Load config. OAuth token. This is the bot. Are we never loading config for Twitch? I think we might never be loading config for Twitch. Where is this used? Okay, so there's a global. Is the Twitch module enabled in the config? Oh yeah, module config. There is a Twitch module there. So I think so. Oh, enabled modules. Yeah. So there was a global variable somewhere for, yeah, there. And now, is that created anywhere? Unmarshal. Oh. this is the thing you were talking about, Eric, where the top level config, doesn't the top level config pass down raw messages to the Twitch config or something along those lines? So that might be, the problem here might be because we're not doing bot.init. Because that, I assume that's where the decoding is happening. Yeah, m.init. So let's see what happens here. I'll bet we're gonna get errors because of the bot.init. Hey, that worked. All right. And it didn't work. Invalid memory address. Serve command line 34, and then we're going up to twitch.go 229. Then we're going into the Twitch library, and then coming back out to line 135, and then into user. So let's see, twitch.go line 135. Bot.get user. Okay, and then into user.go line 118. Oh, this is database stuff. All right, so so what we need now is to initialize the database, which I think was already done in root maybe, or might have been main. Bot.init. Is this okay? Probably not here. There's no bolt db thing. Bot.init database. That's the one. Maybe we need to put this in main. No. Maybe. Okay. Ideally, I would not want to run a database, but that's okay for now. Okay. It didn't crash. That's a start. And it prints out chat messages. That's awesome. All right, we're checking in now. Okay. Okay, cool. We're going to check in our progress. That's fine. That log is fine. What's here? I'm going to delete that. Cool. Did I have another log somewhere? I'll leave that log. Okay. Chat server is working. Okay. Push. Okay, well, let's get this into a Docker image now. That would be cool. That would be super cool. Okay. So I'm going to put a Docker file into server. Actually, maybe not. We're going to put a Docker file at the top level because we're going to need to pull in the stuff from web. And I'm going to pull the template from Athens. It's a project I work on. This is the main Docker file. I'm literally going to just steal it all and then pare it down. Golang version, github.com, eric.dev, eric.botdev. I am gonna just Take all this out. I don't need that. That date is a build time variable. And it's put in here with the linker. Don't need that. Eric bot server. Oh, thanks, Eric. It's Eric St. Martin. You have a lot of internet names and projects. All right, so we're outputting a binary. Eric bot server. Yep, that sounds good. From builder. Ah, wait, we need to, let's see, we need to build some web assets too. How are we gonna do that? I guess we need to install Node. Is this an Ubuntu? Oh, Alpine. Ugh. We're gonna just do, first of all, we need to make the Go image be like Ubuntu or something, because then I'm going to be able to install Node.js. I suggest Node. This is so I can do an npm install. Tags. Ah, no, I need to look for Go. I just want a tag that's based on, this will work, Buster. 1.15 dash Buster. Okay, and now install Node.js, Debian. This is from 2019. Oh, sweet. Okay. We're gonna do run that, and I don't know if this is even gonna have apt installed, but we'll see. You're gonna do more GStreamer research tonight? You're slacking. You're slacking, Eric. Feel free to do that instead of watch me scramble around and stumble with Docker. Okay, and then we need to do a build. Run cd front end npm run build. Is there a build in here? Build, yeah. Okay, that's cool. Now I think I need to like copy the build directory maybe. Let's see. If we do an npm run build, what happens? Create a public build bundle.js. Okay, so now we need to copy from equals builder. Oh, where is it gonna be? And move public build to bin public build. Probably need to make it make the directory bin public build, move public / build to bin public build, maybe. So now we need to have bin public build let's put all this stuff in a directory. We'll call this Eric bot server. Workdir home. I don't even know if the home environment variable exists in this. Lots of people have watched you struggle with Rust and GStreamer for the past week. Yeah, time to watch someone sweat. Well, you got it. Here you go. Okay, so bin public build is gonna go, and oh, we're gonna make dir home Eric bot server. Let's just do make dir p, and then we're gonna have a web / public / build. That's gonna be the deepest directory, so everything else should be taken care of there. Now we're gonna have a web public build. Okay. Now Eric bot server, and we're gonna just put it in Eric bot server. And we can get rid of this. We can get rid of that. We don't need a oh, we do need a config file. Copy from equals builder. Oh, oh no, that's fine. From equals builder. It's gonna be oh, we need to move examples. Is it gonna be aaronbot5000.json? Actually, let's move all the examples. Example configs. So bin example configs to configs. So we're also going to have to make dir p home Eric bot server configs. So we're moving all the example configs. Okay, we don't need to add any of this. This is all specific to Athens. And now entry point is going to be Eric bot server. Don't really need a command. I usually go with entry point rather than command. Habit. And then we need some environment variables. What are the environment variables? I do not remember. There's one for the config. What was it? Load config, find config file, Eric bot dev config file name. So I'm not gonna put that in here actually. I'll save it for somewhere else. Yeah, let's put it at the top. And I know that we have some stuff here. We've got Twitch client ID. Oh, that's right. Twitch client ID, Twitch client secret, and Twitch OAuth token. And we've got our Twitch OAuth token. We don't need these comments. Okay. We're gonna have to put those in when we get to the Kubernetes ifying. All right. We've got that going for us. Let's try to build it. Actually, let's just do this. Docker build. Oh, I think I might not have Docker. I have it configured wrong. I have to work around a bug in WSL. Nope, I don't. Never mind. Miraculously, let's see if this works. That's because Docker desktop is broke. I have to start it up. Oh, hey, Pequeño Jalapeno, Siva DevOps, and Nordry. Thank you all so much for the follow. Much appreciated. Much, much, much appreciated. Now, okay, that's why. That's why I wasn't seeing the bug. This is the bug with Docker Desktop on WSL2. That desktop credential store is broken. Now it works. Look at that. So I'm going to build this and then I'm going to try to run it locally before I push it up to Kubernetes. Kubernetes land. Hopefully that'll work. Sudo not found. Okay, we don't need to sudo that then. We need to install without, oh yeah, without confirmation. Come on now, get in there. I'm onto water number 2. Ooh, are we wrong to sudo update or to apt update? This is taking, oh, this is installing Node now, so it's just taking a long time. It's just what it is. Can't CD to front end. Is that because, oh, it's because we need to CD into web, not front end. So used to be calling to it being called front end. Gotta love that cache. Oops. Ah. That's building it. It's putting it's creating the bundle. npm does not support node 10. You should probably upgrade to a newer version of Node. I'm gonna just ignore that for now. Calahad, anyone make the jump from IT to developer? I haven't personally. I haven't personally, but I know some folks who, I know one person who's working on it, and I know another person who did it. And I would say the biggest challenge for the person who did it, I don't know about the person who has or is working on it, but I know the biggest challenge for the person who did it was changing the mindset from, I don't know, I guess maybe like the mindset of someone who troubleshoots mostly to someone who builds mostly. So don't get me wrong, there's a lot of troubleshooting in development, life as a developer. I would say at least half of it is troubleshooting and fixing stuff. But I would say that person made a shift. I think it was really important to make a shift from pure troubleshooting to starting to think of things more in terms of building and designing something. Cool. All right, so we have run the thing. We also need a port. We created a port environment variable. So let's just run the thing and watch it fail. Executable file not found in path. Okay. Yeah, Calhad for sure. I would also definitely look at Eric's chat, his comment right before yours. SRE is definitely a cool one. Exactly. Yeah, they do. They're a mix. It's a cool mix between You can go low level, super low level, down to the system level, but it's development too. I have the chops to program, dabbled a bit years ago. You're 100% certain it's what you want to do. Well, that's good. That's the hardest thing in life, is to be sure of what you want to do. So you're over the hump in that regard. I would say I don't know how far you are along with learning, or if, I don't know, maybe you learn differently, but I would go and check out a couple of Eric's streams. He's on Twitch at eric.dev. He did some programming with the Rust language, but he's using a tool, a learning platform called Exorcism. I'll put the link in there. Exorcism.io. I can't type. Galhead, I appreciate the follow as well. So check that out. You can learn programming in a variety of different languages. You kind of choose which one you want. I'm just going to pull it up. Why not? So let me log in real quick. So there's tons. Like, you learn languages on these tracks. Track is basically, this is what you take. This is the course you take. Maybe course is the wrong word. These are the set of exercises you want to do to pick up this language. They start relatively simple and they get more and more complicated. They're focused around learning the language, but they hit tons and tons of design. So you have to figure out how to solve the problem that they give you, the challenge that they give you. Yeah, exactly. They're all little challenges to solve. But the cool thing, the thing I like at least, is you submit your solutions. You can see I've been doing a great job. 0 out of 120, 1 out of 94, 0 out of 109. But anyway, exactly what Eric said, yeah. You submit them to a mentor, and they'll tell you, I'll give an example about my crappy exercise. Is it here? Yeah, here you go. This is an example of feedback from a mentor. So the first thing is, I had ditched this. I had forgot about it for years. This is a language called Elixir. But then I got some tips. I got tips on like how to name a function and how to make, I didn't even know this is how you make a function crying. I was about to say make a function crying. This is how you can make a function private. And this is like why you should do that. And then exactly, yeah, you can see the solution, and then you can also go and see how other people did it too, which is pretty cool, because then you'll know how, well, first of all, I guess I should say, you can solve the same problem in a million different ways, just like you can build a house in a million different ways. So you can see how other people thought about it and how other people solved it. And you can learn other features of the language or other ways of thinking, or, I mean, the sky's the limit on what you can learn by seeing other people's code. So yeah, Callahan, if you get a chance, this is all free. I'm not a salesman for Exorcism either, but it's just that good. It's that good, so check it out. Okay. Executable file not found in path. Why not? Why not? Maybe I need to do that. Oh, Callahan, thank you so much for the subscription too. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. I hope that Exorcism really helps you, because it's taught me a lot just by going through exercises. I haven't even like submitted them, as you can see, but just going through them and thinking about problems, computer programming problems and challenges through the lens of the programming language. It's just really cool. Oh, Privagen is doing it too. What language is he doing it in? Python? I don't know. I think he does a lot of Python. You would know better than me. Is this gonna do it? Let me first put this in a makefile. I always like to put these repetitive things in a makefile. Docker server. Nice. Rust or C? Nice. I'm definitely going to tune in for that. It's called Docker build server. Calhead, you're too nice. That's so, thank you so much. Yeah, I'll second what Eric said too. It's just awesome to come on, program, show off like what's going on, what are we into in our lives these days, tech wise, build stuff. It's just building stuff. I'm sitting in front of a screen just building stuff, and I feel lucky to be able to talk about it and people tune in to hear it. So it's even better when you tune in and chat with me, because I can help, you know, and you can help me too. Like, me forcing me to explain exorcism in itself was really helpful for me, because I've never verbalized what it is. So just being here and chatting is just, I love it more than you know. So I appreciate it more than you know as well. No, you're not too nice. It's impossible to be too nice. It's just a what do they call it? Figure of speech. Docker run server and that. Copy that in here. Oops. Yeah, exactly. Turning programming into a social activity. A lot of times we just write code like in the dark at our desk, and it's just cool to broadcast it out there. And seriously, Calhead, when I see you chatting with me, or anybody else chatting with me, it just makes me feel good that someone's on the other end wants to see what I'm up to, wants to learn my experience. So you're doing me a favor. Okay, so let's see if our Docker file fixed it. Docker build server. All that red. Okay, Docker run server. No such file or directory. That's because I didn't set an environment variable, I think. Yeah, all right. Oh, thank you so much. Me, Eric, and Prime are the most fun and engage the most. I'm fun. Wow. X message. I'm fun. I'm gonna go tell my wife that after this this stream. She'll be surprised by that. Oh yeah, Eric. Eric, what was it? What's the keyboard called? I haven't ordered one yet. Moonlander, I think. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, Moonlander. This thing is gorgeous. I can't justify the money. Well, let's say it. I'm working on justifying the money. So that's where I'm at right now. This thing is so gorgeous. Look at, oh my gosh. Look at this thing. And the way my hands are, like, I like to rest them on my armrest like this, and then have them coming in. This would be perfect for that. Yeah, fun equals talk the most. Yeah, I love to talk. Ask my wife. I love to talk. Yeah, I don't think I'm in the same league as Prime. I also don't think I'm in the same league as you, Eric. Just in terms of like the tech that I'm working on compared to what you're working on. Like the Rust stuff blows my mind. Okay. Oh yeah, so wait. Okay, we got it running. It's just that I can't find the config file. Yeah, begin bot. Yeah, it's begin bot. I keep saying begin bot. I apologize to Begin. Um, he's awesome. There's another one. S. Traeger is pretty cool. He works on some awesome stuff. Um, yeah, THDV. Yeah. There's also Very Handsome Billy, who is a musician. Those are fun to watch. If you're out of Netflix shows or something, he is a very cool musician that takes requests and layers music. Like he layers beats on top of other beats, and you end up with like I watched the most recent one I watched was Highway to Hell. Yeah, was it Highway to Hell? It was an AC/DC song. I'm pretty sure it was Highway to Hell. And like he started with like a drum beat, just like that. It sounded nothing like anything at all. Yeah, Eric, you told me about Very Handsome Billy, and I've been addicted to his stream too. Yeah, it's just so cool. Like he starts with a beat, sounds nothing like anything, then he'll layer something else on top, like maybe like a synthesizer or something like that, and then he'll record the beat on a loop, and he'll record the synth on a loop, and then he'll like maybe put a vocal, or he'll do like a guitar riff or something, put that on a loop, and by the end he's got like 5 channels all on loops, puts them together, and then all of a sudden it's Highway to Hell. And then he'll like maybe he'll sing like ad hoc maybe, but his vocal loop already does pretty much everything. It's just so cool to see. Like at the end my mind is just blown. I love it. Oh yeah, yeah, he records loops each instrument. I think does he looped vocals on the AC/DC one, but I don't know if he loops for everything. Oh man, we got some serious wind over here. It's probably like 40 miles an hour at this point. Okay, so we need some config. Yeah, we need Eric bot dev config file name. Let's just hard code it in the make file for now. So, oh, another thing is port. Let's just do port right now. We'll just expose the port to, and then we're gonna do Eric bot dev config file name equals configs. Is it called configs? I can't remember. Yeah, configs slash Aaron bot 5000. I know I got a lot of suggestions for other bot names, but Aaron bot 5000, I'm still married to it, everybody. So I'm going to need you to really step up and give me something I can't say no to. Otherwise, we're going Aaron bot 5000 because I love it. Docker run. Configs Aaron bot 5000 does not exist. Why not? Example configs, workdir. Let's put configs in just like a top level directory. Makedir configs, just in the root, I guess. Okay. Oh yeah, we gotta rebuild it. Oh, scroll. Yeah, it's begin. That's what I thought. Not begin. I think I go begin and then begin. Neither is right. And then someone corrects me and says it's begin. I gotta get that in my head. Using config slash config. Did I not copy all the configs in there or something like that? Move examples to slash bin. Let's just move it to /configs. And then bin /configs to /configs. This is my poor man's debugging. Let's just ls configs. Oh, okay. Comes right from him. Began. Oh, where did I ls? Yeah, /configs. Aaron bot 5000. Eric bot dev and simple. All right, so let's print it out. No, it's right there. /configs. Did I spell it wrong? Aaron bot. Oh, .json. That's what it is. Wow. All right. So make Docker run. Really? ls configs. Okay. Configs. What am I doing here? What am I doing wrong? So, first of all, let's just do this. We're going to take out the entry point just so that I can run a command. Actually, I think that'll work. Yeah, I think that'll work. Okay, so it's there. Aaron bot 5000. Okay. Let's print it out. Okay, it's there. Oops. Okay. So the config is there. It's a real thing. Configs Aaron bot 5000.json. So is this being used weird? Using config, os.open, find config file. Oh, home directory. It's gotta be in the home directory. Okay, so we're gonna have to do a little bit of modification here. We're gonna change this. All right, we're going to change this. We're going to say, I'm going to remove the init. Find config file is going to look for the config file in here, in the environment variable. If it's not there, config.json. If it's not there, we are going to look for config.json in the home directory. So if let's do an error if you can't find the home directory. Otherwise, we're going to return blah 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 file path.join, and we're gonna do config.json. Okay. Otherwise, we're just gonna straight up use the config. Log it out beforehand. Check it relative to the binary. I'm not gonna do that anymore. We're just gonna straight up either, if you don't pass the environment variable, then you're gonna just, it's gonna look for the config.json inside of the user's home directory. Otherwise, it's gonna straight up just give you the config from wherever you said the environment variable is. Let's build it and run it. Broken. Config file name. It is because of this. Let's keep our web thing running. Oh, did I break something? Oh, npm run dev. Oh, okay. All right. Better. Okay, so at this point, I'm going to commit, but I am ready to do some Kubernetesing because the rest of the stuff I have to pass in is all secret. So I'm going to put them, what am I going to do? I'm going to put them, what am I going to do? I'm going to put them into Kubernetes as environment variables, and then I'm going to pass those values in from the command line. Made channel recommendations and it all got quiet. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I encourage folks to go check them out. But please come back. Nah, do what you want, folks. I would probably be watching, if Prime on right now. If he is, I'd probably be watching Prime right now if I wasn't streaming. Especially if he's doing exorcism, especially C. I'm not even sure what the C exorcism looks like. Let's find out. Oh, he was on earlier. Mentored mode. Sure. Oh, as Traeger and Teach. Nice. Yeah. Hello world. What? This is cool stuff. Oh wow, they have you build a linked list? That's cool. This is the classic binary number. Convert it from a string into decimal. Nice. Oh, you're doing to do C in assembly. Nice. I want to continue my Elixir. I'm going to probably do a stream on that maybe every week or so. Elixir is just blowing my mind. I've never written a functional language that didn't have types. I think that's really cool that that's even a possibility. Oh, there's a bash track. Whew. Nice. Yeah, I get that. Yeah. I'm doing a project off stream for work. So I'm trying to balance this with that because, you know, work is work. We have priorities that we have to do for work. It's cool that you are doing that on stream though. I really love watching that. I know Eric, I know you think that it's tough and your brain is scrambled and you're not doing good, but that's false. You're doing awesome. I love watching it. I keep it on in the background, and then every like 10 minutes, I hear something and I want to tune in and see like, oh, what is he doing? This sounds awesome. That's the sign of an interesting project. Yeah. Convince work to let you do open source stuff. Yeah, man. For sure. And it's good. Like, we're on an open source team that does open source things. So, pretty cool that you can do that. Yeah, me too. Okay. What is this? Oh, yeah, I'm checking in. Okay. What's going on down here? Oh, this is the WebSocket pinging. Oh, cool. Okay. Oh, nice. You figured out why you might be getting the negotiation issues, where the stream stalls in the pause state. Nice. I will tune in tomorrow. Okay. We're going to Kubernetes-ify it. We've got chat in a browser source. Now we can Kubernetes-ify it. So I'm going to use Helm. Put it in a charts directory. I think there's a Helm init. Oops. Is there an init? Create. I can do create. Helm create. Name. Okay, Helm create name. Eric bot server. Eric bot server. Okay. Sweet. So, okay, we can fill stuff in now. Here we go into Kubernetes land. Oh, wow. They already did all this for you? That is so cool. Wow. I don't even have to copy and paste anything. I love it. Okay. Deployment. We're going to go down to the container image. Image repository. Image.tag. Okay. So first of all, we have to push the container. Yeah, we have to push it. Okay. To a public repository. Eric bot server. Okay. Make Docker push server. Is that what I called it? Yeah, Docker push server. Okay. While that's happening, I can go back to here. So image repository /Eric bot server. Tag is just going to be latest. Okay. All right. I feel like, I mean, there's a lot of stuff here. Let's make a load balancer service so that it can be on the interwebs. Okay. Wow, I've never seen this. I didn't know that Helm would automatically create everything for you. That's awesome. Not everything. This is a lot. There's more, but I love this. So let's try. let's try deploying this. Oh, no, we need to pass in those environment variables. So Eric bot dev config file name. Where's the deployment? There it is. Liveness probe, readiness probe. We're just gonna put an env here. Name is Eric bot dev config file name. Value is gonna be, we'll just create a new section in here. Server config file name is gonna be config slash Aaron bot, or what is it called again? Aaron bot 5000. So that's gonna be dot values dot config file name. Okay. And now what else did we put in our make file? We have a port. Yeah, we've got a port. We'll make that configurable. Oh yeah, we're gonna do values.server.port. There too. Okay, and then we need client ID, client secret, and OAuth token. All right. Just copy these into the config. Okay. Cool. So now in the deployment, under environment variables, I'm gonna just put these. Client ID. Oops, there we go. Switch client secret, values server client secret, and then switch OAuth token values dot server OAuth token. All right, so those I have to pull in from the command line. And we're gonna put quotes around all of this. I think you can do this still. It was in the previous version of Helm. I'm not sure if it's in the current version of Helm. We shall see. I don't need that there. Okay. Port, config file name, and then we need to pass in client ID and more. So let me make a couple of documents, or a little bit of documentation. Eric bot server to install with Helm. So we want to do Helm install Eric bot dev. Let's call it Eric bot server. Create namespace, and then we're gonna do set client ID server.client ID equals Twitch client ID. Let's make this multi-line. a little bit easier to deal with. Dash set server dot client secret equals Twitch client secret dash set server dot OAuth token equals Twitch OAuth token, and then we need to set the name, I think. Can't remember. Name, chart, and flags. Hey, type theory, yeah, it's a lot of deployment logic for a bot server. Yeah, welcome to Kubernetes. Everything in Kubernetes is like more YAML than code, I feel like. This is already 73 lines, plus another 28, plus another 41, plus 15, plus 12. Yeah, over-engineer all the things. There's Corey Quinn on Twitter, Quinny Pig on Twitter. One of his tweets, he makes fun of Kubernetes quite a bit, but one of his tweets says that Kubernetes, essentially Kubernetes is good for your resume, not for your infrastructure. I mean, for something like this, absolutely the case that you don't need Kubernetes, like not even a little bit. But I like Kubernetes, so here we are. So Eric bot server. Name chart, okay. And then the namespace is Eric bot server. Charts. Use Nomad instead. You know, Xmessage, I haven't tried out Nomad ever. What are your thoughts on the difference? It's definitely not to me a Nomad versus Kubernetes thing. I'm just curious what the difference is between how, like, the interactivity, the experience, the API, everything else, I guess, about using Nomad day to day. Yeah, space where we're intimately familiar with Kubernetes. Yep, exactly. Oh, it's like Kate's, but much easier. I actually should try it out. I know that they have great documentation on how to get started with Nomad, whereas Kubernetes less so. Yeah, type theory. Are we allowed to promote Google products? I mean, we can talk about Google products. I probably am not going to sit on stream like with like the, you know, GKE in a bottle saying buy this, or I'm not going to be drinking it with the wind sweeping through my hair or anything. But yeah, I mean, I can talk about any product, honestly. Microsoft, yeah, does have AKS. Google has GKE, so AKS is Azure Kubernetes Service. Google has GKE, so Google Kubernetes Engine. Elastic Kubernetes Service. That's Amazon. DigitalOcean has, I think it's just called DigitalOcean Kubernetes. Linode has a Kubernetes. I can't remember all the names, but they're basically company Kubernetes service or engine, something like that. But yeah, Google is definitely not the owner of Kubernetes. It's owned by the Linux Foundation, specifically the Cloud Native Computing Foundation, which sits under the Linux Foundation. But Google happens to have a really, really good implementation, which is open source Kubernetes on top of GCP, for sure. I've used it a lot. I actually, before I worked at Microsoft, I ran everything on GKE. Deis ran almost everything on GCP. I have a ton of experience with GCP. I'm probably to the point now where, just because I use Azure stuff every day, they give us Azure resources for free to use for work. I probably get Azure a little bit more familiar with it, and I get how to use it a little more than GCP. But I still use things like App Engine myself, just like on the side. I still understand. I probably understand Google's security model better than Azure's at this point as well. But yeah, honestly, use the right tool for the job. I use Kubernetes a ton because I think it's cool and I like it and I get it. So that's my tool for the job. Is it the best tool to deploy a single binary? No, but I like it, having fun. If I didn't get Azure Cloud for free, I probably would use Google, to be honest with you. But I do, and I work there, so good to support the employer for sure. So yeah, that's a long-winded way of saying yes, we can promote Google products. We can promote any product that is good, that solves the problem. Yeah, realistically, ACI would be the easiest way to deploy a Docker container on Azure. On Google, probably Google Cloud Run would be a good one. So if people aren't familiar, Azure Container Instances, this is Azure's way of basically doing what I did when I did Docker Run. Basically, they let you do this, but it's hosted on the internet. And they give you a public IP and a DNS subdomain that it's hosted on the internet. There's a load balancer. It's everything but the SSL certificate is all set up for you. And it'll watch it and it'll restart it if it crashes. And that is backed by Kubernetes at the moment. But that's an implementation detail, so you can't rely on it. But they do provide you an API to ACI, an API to that product, Azure Container Instances, that looks a little bit like the Kubernetes YAML, and that is a specified API that you can rely on. On the other side of the cloud, we've got Google Cloud Run. Fairly similar to ACI, except ACI you can use for many things. Batch jobs, background jobs. You can even use it with Kubernetes to kind of burst. If you've got jobs on 3 VMs in Kubernetes and all of a sudden you need 80 VMs, you don't need 80 VMs. You can just burst all of that computing power that you need into ACI. Cloud Run is a little different in that it's totally oriented towards HTTP, running microservices or apps or what have you. And it's also got a lot more tooling around deploying online HTTP servers. So this is also based on an open source product called Knative, project called Knative, which in itself is based on top of Kubernetes. So it's Kubernetes all the way down, basically. Yeah, it's our job to help the developer community first. We think a competitor solves your problem better, we tell you. We work with the product teams to make our product better. Exactly. Cloud Run would be better for this than ACI. I would use Cloud Run over ACI if I wasn't going with Kubernetes. And that's just because the bot is an HTTP service. Actually, I would double check this actually if I was thinking about that, because I'm not sure if Cloud Run supports WebSockets. But I would look into that. I would probably look into this first. Just because Cloud Run runs HTTP services. It's Docker native, Docker first. So you give it an image, it runs it. It doesn't support anything but Docker. So that's why I would go here first. And then if no WebSockets, then you've got ACI. I'm not familiar at all with AWS, so I don't know what they have. I might go check that out. But then there's ACI, there's Kubernetes on all the clouds. There's a lot of options here. But yeah, this is where I would probably go first. Type theory. I need it to be an HTTP service for the Twitch callbacks, but also because I want to be able to host the chat messages on a custom HTML page. It's late. It's late and I can't talk in the first place. So yeah, I want to be able to host this. So this is on localhost. I want this to be hosted in the cloud. If you're familiar with like Streamlabs, Streamlabs is one of the more popular ones. They have a cloud bot. It's this. They have a thing called CloudBot. CloudBot lets you basically build a bot, point and click. You don't host anything yourself, and they have their bot inside of your chat room doing stuff, whatever, interacting, doing shout outs, whatever it may be. And then they also give you a unique URL that you can put into your streaming software. I use OBS, Open Broadcast Studio. So like, this is it. So right there, this thing on the side, that is right now Streamlabs. That is their server showing the chat. So what I want is that, but I want I want EricBot Dev and EricBot Server to host that instead. And then I want to expand. I want to have more things like follow notifications, shout outs. There's tons of more. I mean, there's tons more stuff that EricBot Dev already does, that EricBot Server is going to do. And then there's more after that, hooking the server up to clients and so on, and vice versa. So step by step, we're going to get there. GCR gives you a generated URL. Do you mean GCR? Do you mean Google Container Registry for the Docker ones? Streamlabs. You have multiple browser sources. One for chat, alerts. Yeah, that's a lot of Chromium for sure. Oh, Cloud Run. Yeah, Cloud Run will give you a generated URL. Yeah, so ACI on Azure and Cloud Run on Google and App Engine on Google and App Service on Azure, and I'm almost positive that a lot of fully managed services on Amazon will all give you that generated URL that's unique. We'll be able to do our own DNS on Kubernetes. You know, the benefit of all the complexity is that once you get it up, you can customize to your heart's content. This is like building a Linux kernel from scratch and then layering GNOME on top of it. You just tons of work, but you get everything exactly the way you want it. Yeah, and yeah, I want one browser source to rule the world. All right, so let's try installing this into Kubernetes. So let me just make sure that I have one. So I'm using the Azure CLI for this. AKS, so this is Azure CLI. AKS is the Kubernetes thing. I'm listing the instances that I have. We need to step up the over-engineering. Once the RTMP switcher is done, you're going to build a microkernel for the bot. Nice. I like it. So I'm going to download the credentials for that Athens stage. That Kubernetes cluster is loaded up with I don't even know what. But we're about to get even more. Okay. We're going to Helm install stuff. By the way, if you're doing Kubernetes, this is a not secure way to do things for a couple of reasons. First of all, like having secrets on the command line is not the best. These are secrets, obviously. And then injecting secrets in as environment variables is fine, but they're coming in as clear text. So if you get access to the Kubernetes cluster, if you breach it, or you're just an employee at a big company and you accidentally go in and have access to read this or something in between, for any reason, if you get in, you'll be able to read these basically secrets. I mean, you could think of these as passwords even. So like the OAuth token, the secret, and the ID. You could read them in clear text, and that's not great. So Do as I say, not as I do, I guess. It's a prototype, so we're gonna do it this way. I haven't seen Began's solution to FizzBuzz. I bet it's awesome. Hit me up with a link to the VOD if you've got one. All right, let's try this. Here we go. Oh, Windows Terminal. Chart.metadata is required. Okay. He feels it's his duty to solve it in the most insane way. Nice. I can appreciate that, for sure. Well, let's see. FizzBuzz has a service. Solution to all your problems. Oh, he's got a Rust implementation too. Nice. Ruby implementation, Rust. Wow. Wow. Oh my God. Of course it's client server. So that's, well, I shouldn't talk because that's exactly what I'm doing now. I'm building a client server thing out of just a straight up program. Gotta set up a new demo for our Series C. That's right. I love this. This is awesome. HTTP endpoints for each number. Oh, this is the Rust. Nice. I love it. You know, side note, I love this about Rust. It looks so simple, but there's so much power and safety behind the scenes. Check out the README. FizzBuzz 1 to 100, Ruby, Rust, JavaScript, nice. New feature. I love it. It just keeps yeah, it calls number 9 and then buzz number 9. I love that. This is awesome. Began, you just got yourself a star and a watch. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if someone gave you that solution, I would know that they'd be trolling me, which I appreciate and I like it, and that they have, well, they have humor also, and they're obviously a very experienced programmer and someone who can write documentation, which is pretty cool too. I like it. Thanks for this, Eric. It's pretty cool. And then there's the obligatory fuck it, ship it comment in here. All right. What was it saying here? Chart.metadata not required. Or is required. Really? How do you do metadata again? Going back to my repo that I always steal from. Charts. Chart.yaml. Where's the metadata? There's no metadata. Okay. Helm. Charts. Let's see what one of these has. These are the official charts. Just GitHub Helm charts. That's it. Chart.metadata. What does this chart not have that this one does? API version v2, EricBot server. Oh, this is v1. Oh, this is the deprecated ones maybe. How do I install? Alpine example. I thought that this had good examples. Help to support plan, API version charts. Where do I get updated Helm charts? Okay, well, let's see what's in here. Chart.yaml. So I need more stuff. So So we got API version and name and description. We're gonna do a version, and that's gonna be a semver2 version. Let's do 001. Q version, optionals, maintainers. Everything is optional, except, nope, everything is optional. Okay, well, let's see if that worked. Okay, what Helm version do I have? 3.2.4. That's what I thought. Chart.metadata is required. Let's go to the Googles. You need to give the exact path where the chart YAML file is located. I believe I did. Right? Oh, maybe I have it in the wrong order. Name and then is it name? Yeah. Name and then we've got the directory. So let's take this out and put it at the end. Let's try that. Name and then the directory and then a bunch of flags. Still no dice. Charts. Oh, it's charts / EricBot server. That's the game. Okay. I guess when I did that Helm init, it created a directory for the chart name under charts. Okay. Be nice if Helm had a better error message than that. Alas, here we are. Okay, cool. Now I'm gonna use my favorite tool, K9S. The Kubernetes dashboard. What? Crash loop back off. Okay. Anyway, these are the pods. You can do like services. EricBot server. I have an IP. It just doesn't work yet because there's no pod behind the scenes. What's wrong with you? Config.json. No such file or directory. Okay. That's because I didn't pass in the, did I pass in the config file name? Server.config file name. Values.server.config file name. That's what was wrong. All right, so now I need a Helm update. Helm. It's gonna be Helm upgrade. This one's easy. Helm upgrade, EricBot server. Charts, EricBot server. I think that's under the namespace. I think that'll do it. Nope. AaronBot5000.json. Is that right? Configs. Okay. Container creating. You got this. Let's delete. Crash it back off again. Update of followers started. We need to do a serve. Okay. I'm kind of on the fence between putting it in the Docker image or in the deployment itself. You can do either one. I think I'm just going to put it in the Docker file itself for now. And then I can do a make docker build, docker build server, docker run server, docker push server. Actually, while I'm at it, I'm going to go on another tangent. So docker push server needs docker build server. Docker run server needs docker build server. Just some dependencies in the make file. And then we can do docker push server. It's going to build it first. Pushing it up now. Now, all we have to do is delete these servers, or these crash looping back offing thingies. Running! Okay. No. Did I not do the right thing? Oh. Also, I need to set an image pull policy to always, because I am not changing the tag. So what was happening is I wasn't changing the tag of the image when I pushed the new one up. So Kubernetes was thinking that it already had it and didn't re-pull it, which is too bad. Cool. Okay, so it's connected. Let's look at the IP address. And let's check it out. Let's see if this worked. Maybe not. What is the problem? Target port, HTTP. What was that called in the deployment? Container port. HTTP values.server.port. Okay. It's got no endpoints. That's a problem. Okay. Selector labels. Okay. So why don't you have endpoints? Service. Actually, let's look at the YAML for this. There's a selector somewhere in here. App Kubernetes instance, app Kubernetes name. Okay, then let's look at the, oh wait, YAML. Okay, I'm gonna open a new tab. So we've got an app Kubernetes IO instance and name. Now we're gonna go to the deployment and look at the selector. Oh, it thinks that there's nothing running. That's weird. Anyway, we'll get to that. Selector, instance, and name. Okay. Oh. For some reason, it's not ready. Nothing is ready. Okay. That was a weird behavior I've never seen before. What did I do in the Docker file? Okay. Running. But not ready. Why not? 0 out of 1 ready. Let's try deleting. Let's try deleting the Helm chart and restarting. So delete shell Helm delete. Is it Helm uninstall? Uninstall. Yes. Bot server. Okay, so this stuff should be shutting down and getting out of my life for now till I start up again. Okay, so nothing there. All right, let's try it again. Okay, creating. It's in orange. Okay, what does orange mean? Gotta go down to the metal. Oh, can we do describe? We can do describe here. That's what happens right there. I leaked again. That's what happens when you have environment variables in clear text. I'll have to delete this app and revoke my OF key. Oh, liveness and readiness probe. Okay. Ideally, these would be, we would implement these. Yeah, let's implement these. Why not? I think it should be pretty easy. Server, serve command, HTTP start. So we're just gonna do we don't even have to do this. We don't even have to do that right header, but I'm just going to be explicit. What is it? Health Z, and I can never remember it. Health. Oh, it's readiness and liveness probes. All right, so we've got to do another Docker. And then we should just be able to restart that container. Because the new container, oh, so wait, Kubernetes, yeah, Kubernetes is already trying to hit that endpoint, the slash. And now, yeah, so with the new container, it'll be hitting the endpoint that actually works. All right, so it's there. And delete it. Restart. It's pending, creating, running. Why won't you run? Error, that's new. Multiple registrations for slash. Oh. Interesting. Oh, there it is. Slash down there. So why don't I make these health Z? I'm in the stage of Kubernetes development right now on this app that I don't even test locally. I'm that lazy. Actually, like, it's anti-lazy because it's more work, but I just don't want to change my workflow right now. I just want to keep pushing new Docker images. It's not too much more expensive in terms of time to just wait for it to push rather than changing the workflow around and doing it locally and then translating all of that up to Kubernetes. All right. Yeah, Eric, K9S, it's just saving my life. Every time I get into trouble on Kubernetes, it's because I was using kubectl. So the health probes are still, something is still up. Liveness probe failed. Readiness probe failed. Health Z. Oh, it's because I need to Helm upgrade. Then Kubernetes will know to hit the health Z, I think. The only thing that's weird though, I don't quite get. Yeah, the thing that I don't quite get, I think there's something else going on because there already was a slash. So that the health probe should have been hitting it. Could it be a port problem? Port HTTP. No. Oh. It is fine. Okay, it's fine. I don't know what that was all about. Let's see if it works now. Page not found. Well, at least we're getting somewhere. So let's see. Page not found. Okay, let's look at some logs. Oh, there's no logs for this. Let's see. Where was it? Okay. Bot web path. Config.webpath. So this is going to be a little bit weird because I changed around locations of things in the Docker file. Oh, it's is it because of that? Config.webpath is empty, then you get the directory of where we are right now. Oh, So you're trying to look for the web directory right next to the directory of the app, the actual binary. So do I have that? That's a problem. So instead of doing that, let's do this a little bit differently. Let's copy everything over to here. And we're going to set the go path. So that we know exactly where the go path is in our next build step. And we're going to come down here and we're going to still have our EricBot server directory. And then we're going to copy from builder, go src github.com, Eric St. Martin, EricBot dev, EricBot server, to EricBot server. And we're going to also copy the web directory. Actually, you know what? Why don't we just do this? Let's copy the whole thing. See if that works. Let's see if that works. I'm gonna have to change some environment variables. And here, config file name is gonna be AaronBot 5000. I think that'll do it. No such file. Oh, that's the ls. So actually we're going to want to build this locally so we can actually get a faster inner loop. So while that's building, I am going to take one little break. Be right back. All right. All right, so it's built. Let's try to run it. We've got, oh yeah, we've got this in a make file. Docker run server. Config file name. I'm just gonna do that. I think this is gonna do it. Because it's just gonna look in the directory. Oh. No, we deleted that code just now. Ah, that is the problem. Did we delete that code? Oh no, I guess we didn't. It was that code that looked in the local, it looked right next to where we're running. I think I deleted that code because I thought it was smart, but I'm not. Let's see what happens. Oh, we actually, let's get rid of that. I don't want to be building it every time I want to run it. Let's do that. Okay, that seems to work. So now the config file name can be that, and we'll see about the rest. We're gonna push up the new thing. Docker push server. Coolio. All right. Now we're gonna do a Helm thingy. Helm upgrade. There we go. Why does it have multiple? Oh yeah, it's because I'm highlighting the new line. Duh. Okay. Container creating. Create it. Health checks again? That seems fine. What's the problem? Oh, there is no problem. Haha, okay. So we're going to describe. It has an endpoint, so we're still good. Kinda worked. It kinda works. We just can't find the bundle. Because why? I don't know. Bot.webpath. Oh, this is the thing. Okay. Yeah, it's trying to find the web path. Config.webpath equals empty. So I think it is empty. Oh no, it's not. ./web. That's what I expected. So it's not empty, which means we just return it straight up. Okay. You know what? Let's shell into there and see for ourselves what's in there. Eric, this is one of the coolest things about K9S. The command to get into an interactive shell on any container in a pod is, I don't even, it's like at least 30 characters long, and at least for me, I forget the flags and the ordering every time, but they let you just shell in with S, so it's significantly fewer keystrokes, which I really enjoy. All right, so we're in Eric bot server. There is no built thingy. I thought we built it though. Oh, we didn't build it. npm run build. Yeah, exactly. It's like the flags on kubectl are just insane. There's so many. And it's good. It's like configurable and stuff, and that's good, but no human being no human being can remember that many flags, right? Especially not then there's flags and positional arguments, and the positional arguments sometimes have to come before certain flags and sometimes after. It just is not, it's not feasible to do things. Make file. We want to do a Docker push server. Oh. Push the server. Push the server. Let's get some different music. A little better. Oh yeah, I remember that needle, haystack, haystack, needle. That drove me crazy. I did PHP enough that I guess I grew the battle scar of remembering like which ones were needle and which ones were haystack first. I'm not proud of that, but it is what it is. All right. Oh, what's happening? Broken. Whoops. path/go. There's no package JSON. Did I do that in the wrong place? Oh, it's before we copied. So let's do that after we copy. Now we gotta find some better music than this. How about this? Let's see what this is all about. Still. Oh yes, we need to go into the web directory. Yeah, it's a little hardcore. I like it for now. Till I change my mood. Nothing like a little bit of death metal at 8:19 p.m. Actually, I don't know if this is death metal. I don't know if this qualifies as death metal. Whatever it is, it's like the headbanger stuff. What up? Oh, okay. This red is okay. We built the bundle. That's all good. Cool. We copied. We're building the Go now. Wait, we already did the build. Wait a second. Oh, this is what happened. We were moving it. We're moving it to the wrong place. Wait, were we? I spoke too soon. We're building it and now we're moving it to /bin. We don't want that because now everything's in one place. Okay, we want to change that up. So we were building it, we were just moving it where we didn't want to move it. We'll just leave it in the same place every time. Come on, come on. really could use some. I should work on the layers here for sure. Like, we don't need this layer. This shouldn't make a big difference. I should change out I should put this layer up there so that when source code changes, the layer is still cached. And then down here, we can build. That'll make things a little faster. Okay, now try this again. I don't even remember if I changed any Kubernetes values. Maybe? I guess we'll see. Wait for it. There we go. Okay, it seems to be running. So is it worse or better? Oh, it's better. Sorta. Something's hanging still. It's just downloading the massive graphics. And it works! It's on the internet and it works! Wow! Crazy. Wow. Okay. So I'm gonna pull request this. Did I pull request this? Where'd it go? Yeah. Okay. That's exciting. Okay. Let's commit it. Oh yeah, X message. Yeah, I have to. You're right. You remind me. I'm gonna do it right now, and then everything will break. But that's all good. Applications. Eric Bot Dev coming in with a cred leak counter. I love it. I love that. I didn't know you had a cred leak counter. Manage. If I create, hold on a second. I love it that there's a cred leak counter or just any generic counter. It's awesome. Okay, question. If I create a new secret, does it delete? Does it roll over? Does it delete the old secret? Does anybody know? In the dev console. I'm just going for it. Forget about it. Okay. Forget about it, counter. That's awesome. Okay, got a new client secret. Twitch chat, OAuth token generator. Okay. One moment more, I gotta I had to deauthorize the OAuth token too. That was a different thing. Okay, so I rolled all the creds and should be back and good to go. Haha! Not good. I left that open. Back to rolling all the creds. Wow. Yeah, thank you, Eric. That was funny. Next time I'll make sure to... Alright. I'll make sure to close by... Oh yeah, the bot's down. Well, I'm not persisting a database yet. No. It's in my grand plans, but not yet. These captchas are killing me. Okay. All right. Everything is now hidden. Hopefully there will be no more leaks. Cool. So I gotta redeploy. We're gonna have to change around the Helm upgrade to pass in these credentials. Take these cool cats over here. Yeah. I don't want... I probably should leave. Well, I should persist, obviously, but I probably want the cred leak counter to stay high. So it just reminds... I re-shame myself every time I leak credentials. Okay. Helm upgrade. Do these thingies. Paste anyway. Yes, please. I would like that. I'll close that. I don't need that. Do I have to Helm upgrade again because I didn't allow the new credentials in? I'm guessing I do. Okay, getting there. There are now 2 running. Interesting, Kubernetes gets into this state. I think it, yeah, figures it out. There you go. Okay, so the bot is doing stuff. So the cred leak is at 3 now. Oh, it's, yeah, it's cred leak plus plus cred leak. There we go. Auto credential rolling? I love it. Yes. Yes, please. Oh. Alright, what's next? I should probably check this in. Complete upgrade command. Sample command. Okay. What did I want to do next? Didn't I have a notes? Yeah. Nope. Oh, that's the one I accidentally deleted. Alright, well, we've got it deployed to Kubernetes. We've got a decent bot going. What should I do next? So we can set up TLS. We can start I probably can't do. I don't have the Hue Light hub set up yet. Funny enough, on Amazon, like Hue Light hubs, like Hue Lights are available, but like Hue Light hubs are extremely hard to come by. But it's. I think it should be in the mail now. I ordered it 2 days ago. So, yeah, I mean it should be on order now because it was on Prime. I do have the lights. Yeah, I gotta wait for the hub. Yeah, so I don't think doing the client right now is gonna be. I mean, there's no point because I can't really test it out. So I'm not gonna do the client. We can do TLS. What else could we do? I think TLS is probably the best way. Actually, before we do that, we should do an ingress server. Because then we're gonna do we should do TLS on that. Oh, you want? Oh, I should get storage set up. Okay, we could do that. So Kubernetes persistent volume. Yeah, you're right. Lose my data. Where's the YAML reference? This is a pod. Oh, we need a storage class, I think. You know what? There might be docs on Azure. There we go. They'll tell us exactly how to do it. Azure Disk. Storage classy. Azure file, default, manage premium. Okay, we're just gonna do Azure file. It's not crazy to just do that. Claim. This is called a persistent volume claim. And we're not going to do manage premium. Well, let's see. I think let's check out the pricing. Azure Disk pricing. Manage disks. Premium SSD, standard SSD. So let's try standard SSD. I think. Oh, Azure Files is different. This is where my Azure knowledge breaks down. I just haven't used Azure Files a ton. I haven't used Azure attached disks. Oh, there was a oh, that was a misstep. Azure disks. Haven't used disks or files very much. Shares can be cached. I don't really need SMB. Yeah, we're just gonna do SSD. So, premium versus standard SSD. I don't think I need premium. I really don't think I'm gonna need premium for a Bolt DB. So we've got default. For one bot writing to a Bolt DB, I don't think that's gonna be a big deal. All right, I gotta look up access modes. Okay. All right, read write once, read only many, rewrite many. Can be mounted as read write by a single node. Yeah, we're just gonna do read write once. There's only one bot running. Don't need to get fancy. We've got a claim. Okay. Now, use the. Did we create? Yeah, we have a claim here. Now we're gonna use it. So, we're gonna create a volume, and then we're gonna mount it. let's clean this up a little bit. Yeah, X message, yes. And it gets worse because I have to figure out what indentation I need to use to create the volume. Or use as in like, where should I put the volume creation? So, oops, I didn't want that. So that goes under the spec. It's a sibling of containers. Okay. It's a sibling of containers, so we can put it, let's just put it at the end. It should be a sibling of tolerations as well. Is this actually a sibling? Yeah, okay. Node selector is a sibling, affinity is sibling, tolerations, and volumes. Yes, okay. Outlook, get out of here. Okay. Go home, Outlook, you're drunk. Alright, and then we need to mount it. That's inside the individual container. So we can close down the ports, liveness probe, readiness probe, resources. So we're gonna put it, let's put it above the liveness probe. Okay, now okay, so now where, oh, let's call this bolt DB. We'll call this bolt DB. And now where do you tell? You know a good way to get out of here? Let's leave you alone, install Linux. Yeah, I've actually, over the past week or two, maybe week, I'm like getting more comfortable with Windows. I don't know why I had like a kind of a step function in terms of my comfort level. Maybe I needed to take a break. I don't know. Obviously I took a break from computers for a while because surgery, but I just got a little bit more comfortable with it, I guess, and I can get around more without using the mouse, and I can stick with it. I can handle it. Except Outlook is a beast. I will give you that. But I'm just gonna do my shameless. This is what you do, Eric, too. You run htop, and then this is your flex, and I too enjoy the flex. So anyway. Yeah, Windows VS Code like colors thing. Your Vim setup is pretty heavy duty. I like it. I think it's pretty awesome. If I got comfortable with Vim, I feel like I would be a lot more efficient as a programmer. But I wonder if I want to be more efficient as a programmer, just because like I go fast as it is and I make so many mistakes as it is that I'm not sure if I want to like tempt the gods, kind of like if I want to enable myself to go even that much more quickly. So I kind of like Windows does a little bit of this too. Like I kind of like that they slow me down. You might even be able to see it on stream. Like I make mistakes and like I make one and then I'll just say I'll fix that in a second. I keep going. I make 2 or 3 more and they stack up on me. And I end up spending more time just fixing mistakes than if I had just gone back to 0. If you can get Brian hooked on Vim, you can hook me. Ah. Yeah, I have watched you when you're typing. I hate it when I shift my hands. I hate it. Everything in your brain shows up completely wrong on the screen. It's so brutal. It's like the ultimate computer-human interaction fail. Oh, okay. So I have to figure out how to tell the code to put the database somewhere else. And I think that's under bot, maybe. Yeah. There's the counter. Counter, init database. File, okay. Who calls you? I'm guessing here. Database path. Config.database path. Easy! It's going to be mount bolt db bot.db. It is mount bolt db, right? Yeah, mount bolt db. Cool. Okay. Oh wait. So this is all in config. I don't have to change any environment variables or anything like that. I think. But we're still gonna have to Helm redeploy. Oh, the media directory. Okay. Let's put it all in one place. All in one share. Alright, so we're going to call it mount bolt db bot.db, and then media path is going to be mount bolt db. Oh, it's, what is it now? Mount Eric bot server. Alright. We're going to have to rebuild. A good Kubernetes person would split the config, the complete config out to a config map. But I'm not a good Kubernetes person. I'm a fine purveyor of demoware. The finest purveyor. If there was a sommelier for demoware, I would have this sommelier certificate, or whatever it's called. Oh yeah, we've got a Helm upgrade. And I'm pretty sure we don't need to set anything else. I didn't really modify the Helm chart, so if I didn't modify the Helm chart, we don't have to do anything. Deployment, spec template, spec volumes, 0, unknown field, claim name. What do you know? The Kubernetes documents are out of date. Oh, it's because I didn't indent. That was my fault. PEBCAC. Does anyone not know what PEBCAC stands for? Because it's like my favorite acronym. I need to share it with all. Alright, so this is up. I don't think it shouldn't have changed the service. This is going to take a while because the volume needs to be created. Read only false. Good. Attached volume succeeded. It's scheduled. VTCN. Yes, I love it. 1D10T error. Okay. Eric bot server. So now let's set it to 1. We had one of the PEBCACs, and now let's shut it down and make sure it's still around. Almost there. Oh, this one's taking a while. It's because of the volume mount. Multi-attach error. But the other pod was already shut down. Maybe it needs to go into crash loop back off or something. Oh yeah, Mesa ready. Let's see if the Googles has anything to tell us. Stack Overflow, what do you got? You have a dangling PVC or PV that attach one of your nodes. It may be possible that you still have a dangling pod. Well, that's true. Maybe I need to delete the persistent volume claim as well. I guess I probably do. Yeah. My workflow is not as easy anymore, I guess, as just deleting a pod. What do you know? Start it up. All right, so hey, it worked. Eric bot server is working now. The internet works. Aaron fixed it. Eric bot server rules everyone's life. It's gonna launch the missiles soon. 2020, the missiles will launch. And yeah, that's pretty cool. Let me check that in too. Wait, where is the Kubernetes? Where did those go? Didn't I create new stuff? Is it ignored? Oh, I was ignoring all of it. I wasn't just ignoring the top level binary. Duh. Dumb. Okay. Cool. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to bail in a little bit. Start with the ingress though. The Kubernetes ingress. Ingress controller. AKS app gateway. That might be a good one. App gateway. So I think it'll give us a certificate too. Yeah, SSL termination. All right. What is AGIC stand? Oh, AG Application Gateway Ingress Controller. Sweet. Okay. Brownfield deployment. That is us. We already have an AKS. We don't have an application gateway, but we'll see what they could give us. Okay, add the Helm repo. Set up pod identity. This is a lot to swallow. I'm gonna put a to-do in. To do that. I am not gonna get to this today. My brain is fried. But it's cool. They've got a lot of options here. I've used this one a lot. I've used traffic, whatever. I've used traffic a lot. It's pretty good. And it has Let's Encrypt support, so you can set up whatever domain you want and you get free certs. Maybe I might actually do this. Kinda complicated. I don't get it. I don't understand it very well. / never used it. But tight integration with Azure. Familiar. Can do the things. Familiar. I don't know. It can't do everything we want. But many things. Oh yeah, I forgot that the cred leak counter wasn't it was not persisted till now. Yeah. Okay. Leaked them 3 times. I've got 2 pebcacs. Let's give I'm gonna give myself an 1d10t error too. I'm sure I have more than 2 pebcacs. Yeah, we gotta keep those counters going for sure. And I'm gonna put let's see. I'm gonna put the IP of the service out there on the README for all to hack. That gives you a let's just say hosted Twitch bot server, accessible at no HTTPS right now. Oh, stats in there so it can give you info like average per stream, time since last increment, times per stream. Yeah. We still have uptime, right? Yeah. And then so Eric.dev. You said you put this one in. Nice. Oh, oh. Yeah, Streamlabs is still set up on this. Interesting. Oh yeah, it's been 5 streams since the last cred leak. That'd be cool. Yeah. I forgot that I had the Streamlabs bot set up. Does the does EricBotDev support shout out? Let's see. I wonder maybe Streamlabs responded to it first or something. Interesting. Interesting. Yes, we gotta get Rickroll. I forgot about Rickroll. We kind of got it working, but where it was somewhere in here. Was it here? Oh, let's see. Can pull this up. Does it work? No. No dice. Oh, but it broadcasted the message. Did this pick it up too? Oh, this might not be running all the command code. So I don't know where this. Yeah, I don't know what this might. This is the one that can do rickrolls. Oh, this is the one that can do rickrolls. Right here. So we're gonna have to figure out how to get that logic over to the server. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna bail. I should be back tomorrow. I think I'm gonna do some more Kubernetes stuff tomorrow. I guess I'm gonna just do this tomorrow. Check out Eric tomorrow too. Is that hard coded for Rickroll? No, it's generic. We've got bot show image, and I just put the image URL in, so it's generic to any image, anything that I think goes inside of an image tag. Don't quote me on that. Splash image. Yeah, so anything that goes in there. So yes, generic. Yeah, so yeah, check out, I think Eric, you're streaming tomorrow, so check out Eric. Oh yeah, Eric, we should do our AMA. We should do our AMA sometime. Some Go stuff. AMA for Go or general or whatever we want to do. Maybe later this week or next week early, something like that. Yeah. What time do I stream tomorrow? 1:30 Pacific. So that is that's perfect because I'm starting at 4:30 Eastern tomorrow. It's perfect. So yeah, there's gonna be 1 p.m. Eastern till at least 5:30 Eastern of Eric and me's face on screen, on stream, doing stuff. What is there gonna be? RTMP with Rust. It's gonna be Go. There's gonna be Kubernetes. I'm probably gonna continue doing some of this. I might do some Elixir tomorrow, depending on what the vibe is, what things are feeling like. But I'm definitely gonna start tomorrow by doing more of this because this is fun. Fun. Yeah, next week evening time, all good with me. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna call it a day. I gotta get something to eat. I gotta probably clean up the home. It's pretty dirty. And yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow if you want to join. Oh, very handsome Billy. Yeah, let's raid. Let's see, who should we raid? You actually reminded me to raid somebody, Eric. Just gonna do a regular old one of these. I don't want the mobile version of this. Some programming. Strager's doing JavaScript linter stuff. That's cool. I know. I always forget to raid. It's bad. Yeah, Strager. See ya, VTC. Strager, we're coming at you. That's cool. He's building a linter, a JavaScript linter in C++. Really cool. All right, y'all. See you tomorrow, 1:30 Pacific. Go check out Eric at 1 Eastern, I think. Right? Yeah, 1 Eastern. So that's 12, 11, 10 Pacific. All right, y'all. See ya.
Yeah. Primary is like the unit. It doesn't contain other things recursively. Hey, Charles. What's up? Welcome. We are mostly answering questions. But while people are waiting to respond to my answers, I'm working on JavaScript linter. What were you up to?